Wait a minute. You had one time accused this man of being one of the most corrupt people. How come now this same person where you accuse when you've been the fight corruption as being one of the most corrupt persons come become one of the people where you they support now, and now you think say go fit transform Nigeria?
Nigerian political class, they're the worst set of human beings. They're so wicked, they're self-serving, and they're selfish. As long as they are not benefiting from the government in power, they say anything they want to say.
So all of a sudden, the president's perceived corruption has been washed away.
You heard what Oshomole said. If he comes out tomorrow to say, I didn't say it. When he said, once you join...
he's already challenging an Aja to
once you join,
bring evidence.
Once you join the APC, all your sins are forgiven. When they say Bola Tinubu is a strategist, he's one of those who believe, draw your enemies closer.
Ooh. Yeah. Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Ooh.
We're not ready in this country to fight corruption, especially in government.
So what are we doing?
We're romancing it.
Hey. Welcome to Updates with Precious. Just a quick update. So there's this brouhaha between Ajatu Ahmed and Nuhu Ribadu, as she has accused Nuhu Ribadu of accusing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu some time ago, while he was EFCC chairman, of being one of the most corrupt individuals in Nigeria, most corrupt governors in the world. And I mean, this is not the first time anybody will hear that, right? But Nuhu Ribadu don't talk, say, Ajatu, where I talk am. If you not bring evidence, I go carry you go court. EL-RUFAI dey on jejely, can't go catch the matter now. So EL-RUFAI has helped Ajatu Ahmed to bring out an evidence, saying that while he was in the cabinet, because he was a minister for the FCT at that time, and Nuhu Ribadu was the chairman of the EFCC at the time. So he said, where did the Federal Executive Council meeting say Nuhu Ribadu bring something like that to the table for Federal Executive Council meeting? Say if they even check the Senate proceedings and all that between 2006, say they go see him. In fact, he also posted a screenshot of a Daily Trust newspaper report in 2007 affirming what Nuhu Ribadu said, that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and some other governors are amongst the most very corrupt governors in Nigeria. So why he can't say he don't do that? Because Ajatu's claim was that, wait a minute, you had one time accused this man of being one of the most corrupt people. In fact, how property don't they will be say for Lagos, we be say don't get for himself. How come now this same person where you accuse when you've been the fight corruption as being one of the most corrupt persons come become one of the people where you they support now, and now you think say go fit transform Nigeria? Your guess is as good as mine. Francis Chilaka, thank you so much for joining me. So this tussle and this subtle, what seems like denial from Nuhu Ribadu, did you see it coming?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Nigerians, especially the ruling class and those who get appointed in government, forget so easily. You only see them talking and blowing hot when they are not immediate beneficiaries of the largesse of the nation.
So do you think this is in line with what Chibuike Amechi one time said, that Nigerians have amnesia, so we forget easily?
But I always tell people the internet doesn't lie. And then whatever you have in the archive never lies. Unfortunately, the political class believe that people forget so easily. Nigerians, they just believe that the ordinary Nigerians don't read. And the ordinary Nigerians are not bothered with the tenets of governance. And as such, they whatever they say, they're easy to forget. This issue of this statement didn't start today. I mean, it started as far back as 2006. And as at that time, everybody was calling Nuhu Ribadu the most vibrant, the most active, and the most successful EFCC chairman. So I guess all of that, pumped him up, and he started. And I also remember vividly that at a point in time, they said he had files on some governors. Even during Buhari's tenure, the issue still came up, and people kept asking, "Where are these files? Is it that the files have grown wings, or is it that the files have become rotten, or or cockroaches or snakes have swallowed them. You know, Nigeria is a country where animals have a way of swallowing money. And so we believe that probably they swallowed the files and all of that. But you see, the truth of the matter is, if you really look at the Nigerian political class, they're the worst set of human beings. They're so wicked, they're self-serving, and they're selfish. As long as they are not benefiting from the government in power, they say anything they want to say.
So if it is true now, or haven't ascertained that it may be true that Nuhu Ribadu made that statement, what could have warranted him when he was fighting corruption as the EFCC chairman to have made that statement about Bola Ahmed Tinubu? And what would have made him now change his mind and sees Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a messiah that will save Nigeria from its current
Is in the cabinet.
decay? Only.
Yes. It's in the cabinet.
So all of a sudden, the president's perceived corruption has been
After
washed
all,
away.
you heard what Oshomole said. I also won't be surprised if he comes out tomorrow to say, I didn't say it. When he said, once you
Oh,
join,
he's already challenging an Ajatu Ahmed that
once
he
you
should
join,
bring evidence.
once you join the APC, all your sins are forgiven.
So do you think the president is oblivious of these things and still left him in his cabinet or deliberately appointed him? Do you think the president wouldn't have known this before appointing him?
No. You know, when they say Bola Tinubu is a strategist, he's one of those who believe draw your enemies closer.
Ooh. Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Ooh.
You know, so when you have your enemy closer, and it will make people to begin to ask, but this person said this man is bad, so why is he dining with him?
Which is exactly the question that Ajatu Ahmed is asking now.
Good. So,
and that is provoking.
So in other words,
Ribadu.
the whole idea is to placate whatever he has said before and give the impression that, well, even if he said it, he was being myopic and all of that. Yes. And it also shows you that we're not ready in this country to fight corruption, especially in government.
So what are we doing?
We're romancing it.
Hey.
Yes, we're romancing it just like we're romancing Boko Haram, we're romancing bandits. We're romancing it. That is why in Nigeria, government officials can wake up and tell you, oh, there are people who were murderers, who were killers, who were bandits, and they have repented and you absorb them back. And I keep saying, forgive and forget. What about the bruises?
Hey.
So these are issues that will keep trailing us. But, you know, the thing is, we need to understand the impact history plays in our lives.
So where does this leave us as a nation that is that has endemic corruption, trying to get its head out of corruption, but
Precious.
you know, sir?
When you say trying to get its head out of corruption, what do you mean by that?
Would they try
Are
now?
your governors
Because
accountable?
every successive administration,
Is your president accountable?
successive administration,
Are your senators accountable? Are your honorable members accountable? Even your local government chairman, are they accountable?
so how do we get out
So
of this
to
mess?
fight corruption, you need somebody with a political will.
And who would that
And that
person
was
be?
why Nigerians, despite all the shenanigans in 2014, 2015, voted Buhari. Because they thought that Buhari was the man that would fight corruption. But what Nigerians didn't realize that the man behind the mask was not Buhari. The man behind the mask was the late Tunde Diabo.
I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
Exactly what I mean.
So Buhari was not the one in power?
No. He was in power, but he wasn't the one acting out. He wasn't the one bringing out the policies that was turning this country into, turning our...
So how can Tunde Diabo be the one?
Had Buhari for 8 years. Precious.
Sir?
Please point to one thing you will give to Buhari's government.
So what is the one thing that Tunde Diabo did?
To start with, we were against his discipline. Have you forgotten? It was one thing that set Nigerians aright, set them straight.
So are you saying that Buhari as an individual is actually corrupt?
Buhari has always claimed that he is not corrupt, but everybody around him is corrupt.
Including when he was military head?
When he was military head was a different thing. And that's why I said, when he was a military head, the arrowhead was the Diabo, whether we like it or not.
So that means the real corruption fighter was there, but not Buhari.
Exactly.
So we were deceived in 2015, thinking that.
I mean, it was all 2015 was all packaging. We all knew it.
I beg, let me stop here. Thank you so much. Well, I love you to drop your thoughts and reactions. Let me know what you think about this. Thank you so much, Francis Chilaka.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Ensure that you subscribe. Turn on that notification button. Make it follow us like a village people to know what's in the happen. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye.